for public comment, for the sake of public comment, the folks should know that the chair will request that we take items 3, 7, 10, and 13, items 3, 7, 10, and 13 on consent. And with that, we'll go to public comment.
Hello, Commission. I'm Richard Shea, private citizen. I'm here to speak on agenda item 3. I'm happy to see that you've been reading my mail and that there has been an action taken, but I think you need to read a little more carefully. I wanted this tabled so this agreement, this closed-door sealed agreement about the land use decisions regarding the 1923 B'nai B'rith Community Center at 19 Union be made in a public forum. And since you're going to pass it on consent, which means there'll be no discussion on it, just going to let everyone know that we'll see you at full council to again ask this settlement, which Deputy City Attorney Lucy Atwood is putting together with Catholic Charities, a tangentially connected nonprofit to the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, be put to the public so we can understand what this land use decision about this culturally significant monument to Jewish, African American, and labor movement is, and we can give comments. So thanks, so we'll see you at full council. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this is before it goes back to Superior Court.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you, Speaker.
I'm Father Littlefield, speaking on item number 3 and public comment. I am astonished at the lengths the city is going to hide and subvert the public process. The closed-door settlement agreement that the City of Los Angeles and Catholic Charities has reached is shocking. This building is a remarkable building, not just for its architecture, but the history that took place in this amazing building. Not only was it an amazing place where the Jewish community gathered, not just the religious community, but the secular Jewish community grew and flourished here at the very beginning of this building. The architecture is amazing. The AFL took over the building, and this is where the AFL were the labor union for first integrators. I think it's shocking and inappropriate and sad, especially during Black History Month, that we are, this committee is making this decision on the consent calendar. The settlement agreement should be public, the settlement agreement should be open, the settlement agreement should be exposed so that all the people of the City of Los Angeles can learn what is happening to this amazing historic resource. The fact that it has gone from a potential closed session to simply a consent item is even more stunning. This is not the concept of open government that our city and our nation relies on for everything that we do. The settlement agreement should be public. It should be made public. This building, this people of the City of Los Angeles and the Jewish community, the African American community, the labor community has a right to know exactly what is going on with this amazing and remarkable historic resource. Please open up the settlement agreement, make it public, take it off the consent calendar, take it off the closed session. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker. Before the next
Good afternoon. Stephen Luftman. I'm speaking on item number 3. I ask that you remove this from the consent and table it for further study. The people of Los Angeles have no idea what's in the proposed agreement, as no aspect of this settlement has been made public. The striking Beaux-Arts style B'nai B'rith Lodge, AFL Teamster Hall, at the heart of this agreement is an important and irreplaceable historic resource, identified in both the Westlake Redevelopment Survey and Survey LA's Historic Context Statement for Jewish History. It tells the story of Los Angeles' Jewish community, the Teamsters Union seeking a better life for its members in a notorious anti-union city, and the struggles of African Americans to integrate that union. Table this item. Read the Historic Cultural Monument application, which is prohibited for presentation by Catholic Charities before you vote on it.
Thank you, Speaker. Before the next speaker begins, we had 2 people just signed up.
Thank you. That means that you stopped talking.
And that concludes public comment.
All right, thank you to everybody who came out to share public comment with us today. That Mr. Macias will take us to our consent items. If we could read those into the record and call those.
Yes, sir. The items in consent are items 3, 7 through 10, and 13. Item 3, the city attorney report relative to a settlement agreement between Catholic Charities of Los Angeles and the city. Recommendation is to approve the settlement recommendations. Item 7, and thereby accept the sequel. I will call the roll on those items. Mr. Harris-Dawson.
Yes.
Mr. Lee.
Aye.
Ms. Yaroslavsky.
Yes.
Ms. Padilla. Ms. Hutt. That's five members and unanimous, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Mejia. Now we'll go to item number 1 and hear from our fearless leader of the Department of City Planning, Mr. Zensberg.
Can I postpone this to the next meeting? I apologize.
You want to postpone to the next meeting?
Yeah, that's update on the new.
Okay.
Yeah, apologize. Maybe don't.
All right, we'll note and file that. And go to our next item.
Yes, sir. Item number 2 on the regular agenda. This is a categorical exemption from CEQA and related findings. A report from the planning department as to the recommendation to discontinue the motel use, Boulevard Motel, and the imposition of conditions, and an appeal filed by Yashili Hospitality LLC.
All right, we'll have
I didn't recognize you, but thanks to you.